Hey everybody, welcome back to Triple F. My name is Anthony, and today's going to be a very short video because I just want to kind of share with you something that I got today, which is a Funko Pop. Actually, it's a hard Funko Pop to find, and I kind of want to give you a little story behind it before I just show it to you, just to kind of let you know. So, this Funko Pop has been out now for, at least in my area, I think it's dropped maybe now almost 3 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. It's sold out everywhere. It's almost impossible to find. I have been, and I'm not exaggerating, like in my area, there's quite a few Targets I can go to. But, you know, you have to do some driving. And this one was about 60 miles away from my home, one direction. And so I went to a Target. I asked about this particular Funko Pop, and they told me we don't have any. And they would say, they kept scrolling down, sold out, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. Boom, the very last one, which is the furthest one away, showed that they had 3 of them in stock. And so I said, can I have their phone number? So I typed in their phone number on my phone, and I said, can I have the address? So I typed in the address, and the address was far. It's, you know, from where I was at, it's 60 miles away from my home, but from where I was at, it was about a 20-minute drive, and that's going fast. It was actually about a 29-minute drive, but I got there in 20 minutes. So yes, I was driving a little bit faster on the highway than I probably should have, but there was only 3 available, and they can't hold this Funko Pop. So I'm driving as quick as I can, not even knowing if I'm going to be able to get this Funko Pop. So I recorded part of my adventure there, but the video did not come out that well, so I'm not going to post that video. Instead, I'm doing this video instead. But I'm working on doing where I can go into stores and kind of filming it, because I think that's something new I can add to my channel. But I do want to play a part of that video here for you, where you can at least hear it. So now I have arrived at the Target, and this is what took place. Nothing bad. This is some good stuff here. So here we go. Okay, guys, we are at a super Target, and I am in search for a Pikachu Funko Pop, Target exclusive. So let's see if we can find the exclusive pop that everyone's been looking for. Most likely it's going to be at the electronics counter, so that's where we're heading. Hello, I'm here to pick up a Pikachu Pop. Did I speak to you on the phone, or did I speak? Yeah. I spoke to you? Yeah. Did I make it here in less than 20 minutes? Yeah. Yeah, I was pretty fast.
As soon as you hung up, someone walked up to me and was like, oh, I want one, and another person.
Oh, okay.
She just got 2 of them.
Okay, good. Cool. So, they told me I'll be here in 20 minutes. Yay! Oh, I'll buy it from you, don't worry. I just want to hold it in my hand. So, interesting. So, good news, guys. This, I'm telling you right now, it might go, I mean, you know, this is going to be very valuable. It's the very first Pokemon that was ever created by Funko. They're making it very difficult to find these. Every Target is getting probably, I've heard from 4 to 6. And then if they even get a second shipment, that's just luck. So, so I ended up getting Pikachu. So I'm awesome. I'm like, this is awesome. I'm super happy for it. It's amazing to have Pikachu here. So I just want to share that with you. But one thing that that's interesting is they don't have it on the shelves. They're only allowing one per customer, which I agree. I agree with that 100%. It stops people from buying up all of them and then selling them for 50, plus dollars on eBay. So I agree with that. For whatever reason, you always have to go and ask for these Funko Pops. So the one thing I don't like about it is the fact that it's at the electronics counter and not in the Funko Pop section. So unless you're a collector that's been doing this for a long time, or you watch these type of videos where you get these hints on how to do things, Target's very weird on how they do it. So if it's not at the Funko section, that doesn't mean they don't have it. You have to go to the electronics department and ask, excuse me, do you happen to have this Funko Pop? And they may have some and they may not. And if they have some, hopefully they're honest with you and say, yes, I do have some, and they get one for you. Or they can say, no, I don't have any for you, because they're not supposed to hold them for anybody. They didn't hold one for me. When I said I'm here to pick up a Pikachu, pop, they knew because I had called ahead and I said I'm going to be there, like the direction said, 20, it was, I don't remember, 25, 28 minutes to get there. And I was driving as fast as I could. I got there in under 20 minutes. That's where you heard me in the video say, did I get here under 20 minutes? And she said, yeah. So they weren't holding it for me. They just told me that they only had 3 available. And the one lady was telling me, when I asked, are you the one I spoke to? She said, yeah, as soon as you hung up the phone, somebody walked up and bought one. So now there was only 2 left. And then she was telling me that other people were calling on the phone, heading over there. So, I don't really, they don't hold Funko Pops, or they're not supposed to. So in my case, they didn't hold any. I hope in your area they don't. The only problem is when they put them behind the counter, they keep them in the back and they don't let anyone know about them unless you ask. It kind of lets the regular, or maybe the new collector out there just go, and they're like, oh, I guess they don't have any, and they walk away and they don't get anything. So you have to ask at Target, and hopefully they're honest with you and give you one, and hopefully they're not holding one for themselves, or holding one for somebody else, because they weren't holding one for me. They're not supposed to hold one. This store did a great job. I love that they were only giving one per customer. I think that's very fair, because there's a lot of people out there that take advantage of collectors like myself, and they go buy a bunch of these and then they jack up the price, and we have to pay a lot of money for that. So say no to those people, because those are not, that's not a nice thing to do. And I know they're making money off of us collectors. It's just not cool. So and you can tell who these people are, because when you go to eBay and you're looking for Pikachu and they say 10 available, that's somebody that's doing that. They're going into a store and they're just jacking them. They're buying all of them right when they open up. At 8 o'clock in the morning, they're buying all of them because a specific Target might let you. Every Target, there's no specific rules. Every Target's different. So, but when you go to eBay and you see that they have 5 in stock, 10 in stock, it's one of the, and then they're charging you like $40 a piece or $35 a piece or something crazy. And some of these are going for like $100 a piece right now. It's sad. It's very, very sad. So this Target did the right thing. They didn't hold it. They were only allowing one per customer. So I want to say thank you to that Target in my area where I got this from, and I'm super excited that I got them. So just wanted to share that with you, because a lot of you out there are definitely collectors and you go to different places. Don't be afraid to ask. Make sure you ask. That's the takeaway of this video, because if I didn't ask, I wouldn't have gotten them. Now, I called ahead of time to make sure they had some available, because I was not about to drive 25 to 28 minutes away, almost half an hour away, just to get something and arrive there and it's not there. Now, they can't hold it for me, so obviously now the race is on. They do have them. I got to get there as soon as possible. So just be careful when you're out there driving. I was very careful, but I was definitely in a hurry, unfortunately, because they only release a certain amount of these. But that's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching. I got some more good content coming your way. Please be kind to one another, and I'll see you on the next video, guys.